Congratulations, guys, on being a part of our 14th class. It's great to see some of you guys back and then a lot of new faces we're excited to work with. This is like a mini camp. And what Mark had referenced around whether you're 40 or 60% to your optimal potential, we're going to try to expedite that curve versus your peers who are also going to play college in the next year or 2 years. That's why Grant Ament was with us for 3 years. It's just fast, fast, fast. So we're going to try to get you guys hard skills and soft skills. That's the goal of this. Not coaches lining the sidelines to recruit, not anything else. We just want to see you guys improve. We want to relate and we want to connect. I mean, I don't coach much. This is the type of stuff that I love to do because it's with guys who are like me and like Mark and like our coaches here. They want to be great and want to make sacrifices to be great. And that's a pretty cool thing. So I'll talk to you about 3 things. The work that's got you here. The type of work that we want you guys to work on, and then time. All right, so each of you guys, I trust, have put in a lot of work to arrive here. Give me some examples of the stuff that you guys do on a day-to-day basis. By a show of hands, not everyone at once. Yeah. Lift. What type are your lifts?
We do a lot of like full body like workouts.
And why are lifts important?
Get bigger, faster, stronger. Also helps with just like mental toughness and everything, some of the stuff we do.
Yeah, because your stick and your lacrosse skill can only go so far, but if you improve your athleticism, your strength, and your power, be a better lacrosse player. And what else? Yeah.
Wall ball.
Tell me about your wall ball routine.
Do 100 right, 100 left, and then whatever I want to do, BTPs, shovel passes for defender.
Every day?
Yep, pretty much.
Are you obsessed with it?
Yeah.
Why do you do wall ball?
Because I want to get better. It's not the most enjoyable thing, but it definitely helps me. So.
Does anyone tell you to do wall ball?
No, not anymore.
How about anyone else here? You guys all do wall ball? Defenders pick up ground balls? I'll admit, like, and it's a shame to say as a midfielder, I always felt like ground balls, similar to catching, was a skill you didn't need to rep. And then as I got to the next level and the next level and the level after that, there was a reason why guys who set ground ball records do. It's because they fucking practiced it. And there's a skill of all different types of services, getting it up and out, as well as envisioning where it's going to go next. That's practice. Are you guys obsessed with the game? Or are you just talent that's gifted and are here because felt like it'd be a good opportunity? You're obsessed with it. You have to be obsessed if you want to be great. Let me make an easier one for you guys to answer. Who here wants to be an All-American in college? Show of hands. Who here wants to win a national championship? I know you guys are going to various schools, so not all of you guys are going to be able to accomplish that. You have a 4-year run. And it takes sacrifice. Winning comes at a cost. All right, so Roger Federer spoke a lot about it. He talks about how talent is critical in tennis. Your shot speed, your wrist flexation, the way that you can use angulature to win. But more important in his career are all of the soft skills that support the technical ones. So he thinks talent is grit, talent is discipline, talent is patience. That's a strange one that I've battled with for most of my career. Because on one side, you want to be impatient, because that's what drives all the piss and vinegar you have in you to become a first-team All-American your freshman year or start or have an impact. And then also balancing what you know is best, which is like whatever role I can do to support the team. Right? I came into Johns Hopkins thinking I was going to start on offense, and I was thrown right in the defensive end. For all the fall, I played D-midi. And then I worked my way up to second line midfield as we started the season. We played Princeton, I was a second liner. Played UMBC, I was a second liner. Then we were down 7-1 at halftime in the Dome against Syracuse in game 3, number 1 versus number 2. And coach gave me a bump to first line. And then I stayed there because I was able to respond with that opportunity. All right, so building your patience while also recognizing that it's the impatience that's going to drive you is an important balance. And then the last one he said is love the process. All right, in each of our days, there's a process that I want you guys, if you don't already, put into place. All right, how you practice, the type of effort you put into practice, the time against your practice, recognizing equally the success of your practice and the mistakes. All right. We've all made a shitload of mistakes, everyone up here. We've lost and played horribly in games. And you can't have the wins without the losses. You can't have the success without the wrongdoings. Because each of these ones, as ugly and as hard as they are to process, this is where all the opportunity is. Most people experience this and either pack it in. Most people, 99% of people, pack it in or just say this is the way it's gonna be. The great ones say, okay, I'm gonna push myself. And it gets repetitive because this stuff never ends. It keeps coming. But that's the opportunity to learn. And that's part of falling in love with your process, because the process shouldn't change. It can improve, but you don't stop doing what got you here because you faced some challenges. Got me? Okay, time. Father Time. Father Time is undefeated. It's the only thing in sport that you can't beat, time. But time can be honored. I think about time all the time, maybe it's because I'm older. We talked about this is our 14th year at Project 9. I was 25 when we started. It was 2011, so the year right before Runks and Loyola won a national championship. I believe in 2011, Virginia beat Maryland.
Yes.
He knows way more about it than me, so I'm glad I got that right. 2011, you guys are probably 3, 4, 5 years old. And by the show of hands on this question, not many of you guys have played lacrosse yet. My foray into lacrosse, my neighbor gave me his backup stick. I was 12 years old. I tried it. I sucked. I wanted to quit. My mom made me keep going, figured it out, stayed with it, fell in love with it later on once I improved. Back then, there was no YouTube. So we're tracking another 14 years prior. But my assistant coach in high school gave me a VHS tape of the '98 World Games. And the guy who was named the MVP of Team USA, noted best player in the world, wore number 9, and that was Mark Millen. So watching him play, I took on number 9. And Mark, I then went on to watch more and more of, won championships in the MLL. He had his career in UMass. He'd probably tell you as much of his time at UMass that he thought he got fucked in the recruiting cycle. And there's no shot at UMass. But you're talking about, for a long period of time, the best player in the world that didn't get the optionality that he wanted to as a high school player, right? And some of you guys here didn't get the choice of the schools that you wanted to go to. Great, keep that chip on your shoulder. And also fucking respect and appreciate the school you're going to. Because that school is gonna change your life. Especially if you stay there for 4 years. The friends you make, the teammates you have, the coaches you build relationships with, and then your mindset at that program, whether it's a program like High Point with John Crawley running it and you want to try to take it to its first national championship, that is as special as restarting Johns Hopkins to get them back to championship weekend, or going on the defending national champions Cornell and trying to go back to back. Whatever the story is, make it important and make it mean something to you. All right, last thing I'll share is just briefly a point of view from time to me. So I played 4 years in high school, 4 years of college, 14 years of pro. All right, and your 4 years in high school are coming to an end right now. They're seminal years. And then when you're in 4 years of college, you're told by your parents, at least I was and others, this is the most important 4 years of your life. Cut to your actual life after college. And you're gonna be spending time with new people. And some of you might be playing professionally, some of you won't. You're gonna start a family maybe. You're gonna raise kids. You're gonna look back at these times as the good old days. All right? My mind wants to do shit that my body can't anymore. I'm turning 40 at the end of the year. I've got half a knee on my right side. I've had torn labrums in both shoulders, herniated discs in my back. I've had core surgery, left abdominal surgery, like I said, knee surgery twice, foot surgery twice. Been through a lot of pain, a lot of injuries, and a lot of off-season recoveries. But I don't regret any of the way that I trained or the way that I focused, because that message at the top, which is to experience anything that you want that's great, that you consider winning at a cost, you have to embrace and understand what those costs are. Each of us who want to be great and sign up to play contact pro sports, what it doesn't say on your offer letter is that you will get injured, you will lose, you will miss shots, you will get cut, you will be pissed. All right? So know that that shit is coming if it hasn't already. but also know that that's the opportunity for you to grow and shine and take that next step into your skill development of the player that you're destined to become. All right? Time can be abundant if you stay focused. You stay focused and you appreciate the minutes that we have together, the 2 days that we have will hopefully carry you another 14 years like they did John Crawley. Didn't spend much time with John in the grand scheme of things. 2 days his senior year coming out of Long Island. But he talks about this event every time. So it's what you put into it, you'll get out of it. And if you're here for that, let's have a great weekend. Cool?